Good morning, guys. I thought I'd come on here and give you guys a little explanation about the lot, why we bought it, and what we're doing with it. Because Shell has a tendency to post footage without any explanation, so I'll do my best. So we originally bought this lot for 500,000 pesos, but it was only supposed to be 500 square meters. And the original owners didn't do a survey when they put this fence up. So we thought we were getting the piggery back there and the other piggery over here, and the property line was between that building and that building. So that's what we thought. But once we bought the lot, we did a survey, and turns out the property line goes straight through the middle of that piggery. So we said, you know what, let's just buy another 500 square meters. So now we got just over 1,000 square meters, and we're paying 1,000,000 pesos. Some of you might say that's a lot, some of you might say it's a good deal, but where the location is and everything, it suits our needs perfectly. So originally the fence line was here, and after the survey the fence line got moved over here. So we got all that extra land, and also this fence line is going to be moved where these two poles are, coming to this corner post. So if you can see, that's a pretty significant gap as well. So that's what we're working on now, moving this fence line to our actual property line, so all of our land is actually inside fence line. So, and then the plan with the house, well, the shack as it is right now, it was never built to be a house. It was built to be like a tool shed. Keep in mind, Shell and I aren't living up here. This isn't for us. I'm doing all this and building this for my in-laws because they worked hard, put my wife through private school. They're kind of struggling, so I wanted to do something nice for them, build them a little homestead. That way they can be self-sufficient, grow their own food. We plan on getting some chickens, some goats, some pigs, so they can get their own source of income and not have to depend on us long term. So the goal is this pre-existing structure right here will raise the roof line, and instead of an A-frame roof, it'll be a single roof line coming up to the back. And over here we're going to extend it 5 meters by 6 meters, and right here will be the living room slash kitchen area, and this little area right here with these 3 windows will be the CR, which is a bathroom. And on this side of the wall, this will all be indoors after this sala is built. Pretty much where this window is, there will be a door going straight into the CR, and over here we will cut out a door for a single little 1-bedroom bungalow. So after we're done, oh, that's the gate I welded up. That's going to be installed out here with those 2 gate posts. So it'll pretty much just be a 1-bedroom, 1 CR bungalow with a small kitchen and living room. So pretty much like a little studio bungalow. And then back here we have, I don't know who's watched our previous videos or seen what's back here, but this is a larger 2-stall piggery because the previous owners had pigs. So we have 2 functioning big piggeries. We got the gate right here, but this is probably a 3 by 3 meter piggery stall, and the same over here, another 3 by 3 piggery stall. So this is all fairly new construction. The roof isn't rusting out yet. So, and then they used to collect a lot of rainwater out here, so we got all these little offshoots for composting or water storage. I don't know what we use them for. There's another one under all that trash. It's like 3 feet in the ground. But over here we got, I'd say we got 5 probably 2 by 2 meter stalls. I gotta buy some gate latches and fix these. That one's got it, but I already ordered the gates. Probably gonna have to weld up another gate for that one. So 5 2 by 2 piggery stalls. And Roy, the previous owner, he has since passed. Actually did a decent job on designing this, because every little stall has a little cutout in the corner, so all the water will flow through every stall, see it back there, and wash out into that end in-ground container. So easy to clean out, hopefully. And in this one, I think they have a faucet in here, right here, as you can see. So once we get that hooked up, I'm assuming this will be full of water, and then you can just flood all the other piggeries. Under all these leaves, you can kind of see it right here. We did dig a septic tank, because this is going to be our outdoor CR. It used to be a carabao pen, like a cow pen. It's probably 4 by 4 meters, so it's decent. They used to have solar out here, but we're getting electricity hooked up right now. So this used to be a dirt floor. We cemented it in. We got some septic running for outdoor shower, outdoor sink, and toilet. Today we are going to run some cocoa lumber along the top and bottom and nail in a bunch of bamboo slats. So this will be like a 3-foot bamboo wall for a little privacy. Yesterday I got this 55-gallon drum. That way we can store water for the tab boot and the CR. That's how they flush the toilets here. They just take a little bucket, scoop it out, and pour it down the toilet and flush it. That's just the normal here. And over here, because the city water pressure up here is not sufficient to pump the water up into the top of the tank, we had to bury the tank in the ground. That way the water could run into the tank at ground level instead of fighting itself. So that's why we built this this tank right here. That way we can put this tank in the ground. Unfortunately, we had a small problem yesterday. Right there, we had a literal faucet of water pumping through. It was under pressure, pumping through into the ground system. So it looks like that has since been fixed. I will get all that water out. Damn frogs keep jumping in, so I'm probably gonna have to put some sort of black net over this to keep the frogs out. So once that's out, we can put the tank back in, get it filled up. It fills up pretty quick overnight, and for 2 elderly people, this should be plenty sufficient for a day. Then we put a roof cover over it to keep the rainwater out, keep the leaves out, you know, just protect the water system. Because I already bought a water pump, a little 1 horsepower water pump with a smart switch that'll be right here. That's why we put that concrete there. That way we'll have sufficient water pressure for the shower, the outdoor shower, and everything else. So washing out the piggeries. And right now, my father-in-law planted all this cassava about 2.5 months ago, and I think they're gonna get ready to harvest it soon. So once all that's harvested, we're not going to be planting any more larger vegetables over here. Our plan is to make this a giant green nice lawn. Like I said, once we move that fence over, we're going to have a lot more space over there to grow cassava or vegetables or whatever. So our main goal is for all of this to be nice and green. In the future, we do plan to build my brother-in-law another small bungalow over here, because my parents or my in-laws are getting kind of old. We just want the extra help up here, because we're moving back to Iloilo soon, and it'll be nice to know that my brother-in-law's up here just in case something happens or they need drinking water. He can jump on the chariot and go pick up some water or haul the trash away, just to help out the in-laws a bit. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic rundown of the lot so far, what we plan on doing. I put this tire swing in for the kids. Digging out a lot of trees, a lot of old trees, just to open up the lot a little bit. There used to be a palm tree here and a delandan tree here that we moved. We actually moved the delandan tree. It's back there. We moved it right there. So cleaning up the lot, getting everything organized. That way after the house is built, they can just move in and be comfortable. So that's the plan for probably the next 4 months. Hoping to have this house built by the end of April, maybe May, maybe end of May, everything will be done. So